Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 700 here on the Ironman profile. You heard that right, 700. That's a big number, honestly, considering how much time it takes to make one of these videos. So thinking back to the fact that I've made 700 of these things now is kind of ridiculous. I just want to start today's video off by saying thank you so much for the support over the last 700 videos. You guys are seriously amazing. Being able to basically play the game I enjoy as a full-time career is kind of ridiculous, so thank you so much. And if for some reason this is your first video here, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Helps a long way in the algorithm, and that way you won't miss out on any other episodes on the Ironman profile. But yeah, we don't have anything crazy for today's video. Honestly, we still need to keep progressing, so that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's jump right into it. Super quickly though, if you do ever find yourself checking on the Hypixel store for any ongoing fire sales, such as the End Barn skin, if you want to check it out, you can come and visit my garden. I have it purchased and placed down, but honestly, underrated skin. I think this looks sick and gets me pretty hyped for the update. But if you do find yourself checking on the Hypixel store to pick it up, don't forget to use my career code Zach, that's Z-A-C-H, just like my name, for 5% off your purchase. It's a great way to support myself and the channel, and helps me keep doing what I'm doing. So if you guys enjoy it, just type in code Zach when you're checking out. It goes a long way. Greatly appreciate it. Without further ado, let's jump right into today's episode. Well, I want to start today's video off by leveling up. And if you guys watched yesterday's video, you will know after we crafted the Reaper Orb that we are 2 Skyblock XP away from actually leveling up to level 395, which is going to be so dope. So if I'm not mistaken, oh, my bad, and level 360, bah, oh, please, there we go. Okay, Gravel Skeleton 12, there we go. That's one of the 2 Skyblock XP we need. I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like killing 800 more of these things right now. They're just annoying. They spawn super slow. It's not a terrible bestiary, but I'll go find another mob to kill. I just killed like 400 or 500 of these things, so let me go find something else to do, basically, for another bestiary XP, and then we'll be able to level up. This is an update, but we need one more XP to 395. Okay, time to level up, and oh, but don't mind if I do. Tentacle 14. Not too shabby, and honestly, I want to see the level up message for this one. You don't level up too often anymore. I actually only have 35 more levels, basically, until max, so I'm going to go ahead and force the level up message because your boy wants to see it, okay? I'm pretty sure if I reset my Heart of the Mountain tree, I'll get the level up message. So let's go and do that. There we go. There it is, yes. 395. Not too shabby. Not too bad at all. 5 more levels to go until that gold prestige level 400, man. We are getting so close. 500 XP to go. I wish this was quick. It's not. And I'm gonna be honest, I've also had a little bit of a revelation. If I go to the hub, so if for those of you who don't know, if you didn't see my video the other day, I just spent 800 million coins on Pandora's box, which is something I had to do eventually, but I didn't know that the next mare is Scorpius. I honestly thought I had more time. I thought I had at least a few mares. Was hoping to get a colon and then maybe mine some like coins or farm like in between, and have enough for hegemony. That was the plan at least. However, Scorpius is here sooner than I realized. I should have known, but I didn't. And a big thing with Scorpius that I don't have yet is a certain accessory called the Hegemony Artifact. And this thing is so expensive, man. 870 million coins. But it's insane. Counts for twice the magical power in your accessory bag. So, let me explain this to you. If we put a recom on it and make it mythic, a mythic accessory gives 22 magical power. And for those of you who don't know, you get 1 skyblock per magical power. That's how your accessory bag works. So that would be 22 skyblock XP. However, it counts for double. So it would be 44. 44 skyblock XP for 1 accessory. That just so happens to cost a cool near 900 million coins. And your boy's broke right now, I'm not gonna lie. We have, if I go ahead and put everything in here, I have 1,089,485,000 coins. It's not much, I'm not gonna lie. We used to have 2 bill, and then we bought Pandora's box. But I'm very tempted to dip below G-Drake Bank, I'm not gonna lie. People in guild chat are persuading me. So this might be my warning, and I honestly want your guys' opinions in the comments down below too. Do I dip below G-Drake Bank massively to buy Hegemony? Because if I don't buy it now, I'm waiting another 4 months to buy it. And yeah, there's no good option, I'm not gonna lie. There really isn't. Man, why does G-Drag make you have to hold 1 billion coins? It's so brutal. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about that. But I'm very tempted to like spend all my coins, like my whole G-Drag bank. So let me know. Okay, we're back in the garden for today's video. Episode 700, by the way. Kind of insane. It's been a long time coming. 700 episodes to be exact. We're honestly, I think the crazier thing is we're getting close to 2 full years of episodes, which is like insane, like 365 days a year times 2, that's 730. And honestly, we're approaching that relatively quickly. If everything goes to plan, we should be there in exactly 30 days, but you know, sometimes things get in the way and the video can't be put out on certain days, but I do my best for the most part. 700 episodes though, kind of insane, and honestly, we're still dealing with a similar problem that we had probably back in the first few episodes, that being coins. Your boy's broke. Okay, Scorpius has really put me into perspective here. 1 billion coins is great and all, but if I plan on spending it on a hegemony in the coming days during Scorpius, your boy needs a money-making method. And I've mined my fair share of gemstones. I'm going to be completely honest. In fact, I'm 706th on the entire server for gemstone collection. I've mined over 2.2 billion gemstones, which is worth over like 7 billion coins worth. And all that money's basically gone. So I need something new, and something that I have been kind of neglecting is farming. And melon is actually a crop that makes decent money per hour to NPC. I've actually heard it makes like 15 to 17 mil per hour if you're efficient. And that sounds great to me. Honestly, I can work with that. And melon's one of those crops that I did early game when I was going for melon armor, and I had like the mega farm, but honestly since then I haven't touched much. I haven't built a new farm for it or anything. So that's what we're doing today. We're building a melon farm. Who would have thought? Honestly, pretty excited about this. I'm only melon milestone 26. So not only do I plan on getting 20 more Skyblock XP from eventually maxing this out milestone 46, but we're also going to make some coins. And I've done the math. To make 1 billion coins, I need to mine like 500 million melon. And max milestone's 320 million. So we aren't going to just mine melon, but melon's going to be a large chunk of it. Not to mention, some of that I actually need to save for composter upgrades. Some like 1.5k enchant melon blocks. Either way, we have a ton of melon to farm, so I thought it's time we build a farm. I went ahead and cleared out this plot. The old string that's there, for some reason, it won't disappear. This isn't actually here. It's just a visual bug, I think, but I cleared out this plot, and this plots I have kind of been neglecting behind the old mega farm here. There's my barn over here with the end skin. If you haven't picked it up, use code Zach. Honestly, pretty clean. Gets me in the mood for the update. But yeah, we're going to be building it back here. I'm planning on making it 2 plots long, 1 plot wide. If it needs to go longer, though, I do have 3 more plots in this direction. What I think would be cool, honestly, is if I did 2.5 plots. I'm going to do 2 for now, but if I did 2.5 plots eventually, and then 2.5 plots of pumpkin coming in from that side, I think that would look pretty cool. I don't really want to do 5 plots all the way across, just in case I need to spray it. I don't want to waste spray, so honestly, the more compact I can make this thing, the better. That's why I'm aiming for 2 plots with most of my farms, because I don't mind spraying like 2 things of spray from like my sprayinator, but 5 is a little much, especially if I'm doing like honey jars or something ridiculous. But yeah, cleared out this plot, and now it's time to start building. Okay, a little while has passed. Your boy's been busy. It's looking like something. Honestly, we're not even halfway done, and something I might have miscalculated is how many blocks do I have until the edge of this plot? Is it really only 2? We should be okay, but we're going to be cutting it close. There's a chance that there's like a block I need to place by hand for all the plots, so that would be unfortunate, but it is what it is. Either way, it's coming along. I just finished placing all these trapdoors by hand, and yep, had to close them too, so tons of trapdoors I had to place by hand. That was tedious, and I'm pretty sure because I'm building my farm in this way where I'm facing the which direction? I'm facing north instead of south. Or wait, I should be farming it facing north or south, but because I'm kind of building it in like this opposite direction, east to west, I don't think that I can actually builder's ruler ladders, so I'm gonna have to place those by hand too, but it's just how I've laid out my other farms, so a little bit too late to tear down all the other ones existing on the other side there, but it is what it is. Either way, just wanted to show you guys a little bit of progress here. It's coming. It's a process, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I can go ahead and break all the TNT now as well. For this part, it's still going much higher. I'm not honestly close to being done, but I thought I'd show you guys where the farm is at. It's a really interesting farm. I'll leave a link to the video that I got reference from in the comments or in the description but down below, because I don't even know how to begin to explain it. I barely understand it myself. I think it's one of those things I'll fully understand once I farm it myself, but I know I like stand in here and basically look up at the melons and kind of zigzag back and forth. So that's the gist, but yeah, so far so good. It's coming along. I'll be back with some more progress. Okay, another little progress update. I'm not really sure how much progress is like. It doesn't look like much if I had to guess, but trust me, there's a lot going on here. Okay, like I had to place I don't even know how many ladders and the trapdoors. I think I already talked about by hand, which is always good fun because I can't builder's ruler the ladders because of the direction I'm building the farm. I think I mentioned that as well. It's the next morning now, by the way, the time I'm recording this. I have to go to bed, but yeah, it's a work in progress, but as you can see, we are working on the top layer here. I'm pretty sure, so pretty cool. I think I actually am able to fit all into the plot. I think I have one more block space in the plot edge here, thankfully, so kind of a little close, but honestly it should work out. The one thing I'm worried about is I don't know if this water reaches here. That's my biggest concern. We're gonna find out, I guess, once we actually plant the farm and all that fun stuff. But that's the one thing I'm worried about. Otherwise, I think we're chilling and it's coming along pretty nicely. I'm gonna continue on though. I think I have to place a bunch of iron trapdoors now, so I'll be back with some more progress. So I just finished placing all the iron trap doors by hand, 9 rows of them to be exact, because I'm making this a lot wider than the tutorial I'm actually watching, just because I want it to be like a plot wide. I'm probably going to end up regretting this, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I low-key kind of am already, just from the build process side of things, but I think it'll be worthwhile. And now I get to do the fun part of placing ladders, and see, this is that's an issue right there. I need to set my speed back to 400, otherwise it's gonna do that. Okay, well, yeah, let me fix that real quick. Okay, it's getting there. I just had to place all these ladders by hand after I placed the iron trap doors, and then that's the water. So I think this is the whole farm build-wise, which is sick. Now it's time to basically till it, and then copy it as a preset and paste it. I'm pretty sure is the gist. So I'm pretty excited for that. I'm pretty sure I need to till the right hand block on each row, so here like that, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna keep watching the video just so I really don't mess it up, especially this late into the build. But so far so good. This thing's looking insane. The craziest part about this farm though is like I just built this thing and I couldn't do it again from memory. Like the way that like the plots are kind of lined up, like I get the gist, you know, like it goes over one each time. Then you got your water, kind of like so, and yeah, it's just very wonky. But I mean, that's what you get when you're working with like melons and pumpkins, especially because like you have a line of like where the seeds are planted, and then they grow a block, and so yeah, it's a little bit wonky, but happy with how it's coming out. So let me basically finish this up, and then I'll show you guys how it works. Okay, I went ahead and tilled everything, saved it as a preset, and copied it over one more plot. So this is how large it is. This looks infinite to me. There's a chance it won't be, and we'll have to kind of mess around with it and add like a third plot, but I don't want to add like a full third plot, so I'm gonna like it's weird. I don't know how I do that, because I think I would have to add half a plot at most, because usually people do it like half a plot in width and then it goes for 5 plots long. So if I do a full plot, hypothetically I do have to do it 2.5 plots long, which would be painful. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that 2 plots is enough, and that'll be that. So I have to do like this very tedious process now though of actually connecting it all up, because let's say you farm like this, right, and you get all the way to the end. Let's say we were coming from this way to here, like we're farming, we're looking up, great. How do I go to the next row type of thing? So I need to basically build a row connector all the way through till the end, and then when you get here, you're just gonna be tossed off into the void and basically spawned right back over here. That's the thought right now. So I got some work to do. Let me start building that up. Okay, I finished this side in terms of the switchbacks. I'm not even gonna begin to try and explain it. One big thing though, I was told to use snow on the floor in between these. I don't know if that like is too important. I visited someone else's farm though, and they were using snow, so I don't want to mess with it. So I was like, you know what? I'll use snow blocks then. Don't want to be why the farm messes up, but yeah, it looks all good. I mean, I won't really know until I properly farm it. But yeah, I built like the switchbacks all the way across, as you can see, with all the snow blocks underneath. It's looking pretty good, if I don't say so myself. I just need to basically do the opposite on the other end now, and then we should be able to plant, let it grow, and then farm it, and truly see if we messed up, and honestly double check to make sure it's infinite. Okay, it should be all ready. I built these switchbacks on both sides now, and I'm going to be very sad if this isn't infinite, because then I'm going to have to repaste the second plot to get rid of the switchbacks and extend it out a lot. And honestly, I think I'd have to extend it half of... I mean, I'd probably do a full plot and then just, like, chop it down the center and leave the other half for pumpkin eventually, because I'm pretty sure it should be the exact same design for pumpkin. I'm like 99% sure it is. There shouldn't be any changes. But yeah, we have 2 full plots of melon farms, and it's time to plant them. Just craft up a bunch of melon seeds. We'll see how far this actually gets me, but we're just gonna go like so. And oh, that's an issue. Okay, I need to remember that on the switchbacks. Okay, how are we doing on melon seeds? So far so good, honestly. Go ahead and plant like that. Actually, I'm gonna break this seed. This seed seems problematic. So does this one. No, honestly, that one should grow there. That one should be fine. I mean, this one would grow here too, and technically I can have it. You know, I'll just break it just in case. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and plant the entire farm, and this is gonna be a little bit tedious because I have to stop and craft melon seeds nonstop. Melon's like one of those weird ones where you can't just like, you can't slap it into the basket of seeds. I gotta sit here like this and craft a ton of melon seeds. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I need a lot more seeds than I originally anticipated. I was like, oh, it's melon, you know, so it's only 1 row down. But yeah, we have 3 layers, so it's gonna be a decent amount of melon seeds. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I'll be back. We'll let it grow, give it a farm, and yeah, then we should be well on track to having a hopefully infinite melon farm set up, and then we can start making some coins for Mayor Scorpius coming up in a couple days, which is brutal. So I can't believe I forgot Mayor Scorpius was coming up. Like, man, I need like a 1 billion coin loan, like very badly. Like, if I don't buy Hegemony this Scorpius, like it's gonna be over $1 billion in 4 months. It's just going to be. So it's either I prepare myself to pay over 1 billion coins in a month from now, or I pay like 850 mil now and actually get it. There's no winning. I'm gonna be honest. It's a lose-lose. It's a lose-lose. I should have got way sooner in this profile, but every Scorpius, I never have coins when Mayor Scorpius comes around. I don't know how that always works like that, but it just has. Like, literally, my guild and I were doing some math, and we're like, okay, how many coins did I have during this? Okay, this row isn't gonna plant all the way. I need to go deal with that. But yeah, I'm gonna focus up, finish this off, and then I'll be back once it's all planted. Okay, I think it's fully grown. I have noticed that this top row over here, these 2 rows actually won't grow, because like there's just no water on them. So I'm probably gonna build like a makeshift water row, I guess, kind of up top, maybe even next to this one, like put like water here and just have it like blocked in somehow. But it gets weird with borders. But I mean, I guess it, like, since it worked here with like an open side, I guess that might just be though because it's the world border. So I don't really know where to put water. I'm gonna be honest. If you guys can come up with a design where you think I can like slap a water block, I only have 1 block. Oh, you know what? I can probably do it. If I put water here and I have like a row of blocks here, I should be able to do that. Hold up. Let me whip something up real quick. Okay, I cooked something up. I literally just put down like 2 rows of dirt and have like this water row basically filling in here. This should hopefully help both rows though. Like, will this actually help up top? It should, hypothetically, right? Or does it have to be on like the same level? That's what I'm really curious about. I don't know if it has to be on the same level. I'm starting to think it does. Oh no. Okay, well, honestly, if I can get this row to grow and it's only 2 on this last row, I can live with that. It's not the most efficient thing, and I'll have to fix it at some point, but I can live with that for the time being. And honestly, I'll probably end up adding just another row of water up top here beside it. That's probably what I'll end up doing, but for the time being, this'll honestly have to do. I'm content with it. We have a lot of farm over here. I shouldn't focus on 1 little row, but I'll fix that up if it's not infinite and it needs some tweaks. But here's the farm. It looks sick. It looks intimidating. I'm gonna be honest. Can't believe I built this. Like, I had to place all these trapdoors, iron trapdoors, and ladders completely by hand. So that was tedious. And then obviously all the water, all the switchbacks, everything should be working. Now the fun part, actually farming this thing. So let me go warp garden because I set up how I need to be looking. So if anyone wants to copy this, basically I'm facing east with the way I built it. I'm looking at -90, and then my yaw is like -58.5. Apparently there's like a little range you can be in. That's the one I chose. Once again, check the video in the description down below if you want specifics. And then you need to be going at 400% speed, and you need depth strider on your boots. And if you do that alone and you just hold like A and D, you'll actually miss blocks. So you need to hold W and A and W and D while like braking. So it looks something like wait, what is, how am I set up here? Wait, am I flying? Oh, I was flying. Okay, there we go. So this is how it looks. This is me holding W and A. If I just hold A, I miss like the whole top row. I repressed it here, but yeah, so you want to make sure that you're doing that, and then basically when you get to the end, your character's going to run forwards, or I should at least in theory, and then I basically just swap over to pressing D. So yeah, it's a little bit of a process. It's not the easiest crop to farm, but honestly, pretty decent. I could see why. Okay, that's a little concerning. Okay, wait, see, I haven't actually. Okay, wait, we're here. We're doing it. Okay, so yeah, I need to see why I got stuck on that ledge there. Is that like a normal thing? Like, do you usually get stuck on the ledge? I don't know. I haven't watched anyone like actually farm this farm before. So I'm still getting used to it, and I have to get used to like swapping keys because it's an extra key having to hold W the whole time. So there's a lot going on, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, there we go. We got a functional melon farm, and then we swap rows up front and basically just continue on. Okay, I just farmed it through, and looking here, like it is quite infinite. Look how much is regrown, and it like goes all the way up. Like, so much is regrown, and I literally just finished farming the farm. So I'm quite confident that this is going to be infinite. Obviously, like once I start going through it multiple times, that's how I'll really know and get like some good reps in on it. But quite successful. I mean, you get so much melon from farming it once. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I literally farmed the farm once. I got like 8,000 enchant melons. I had, I think, like 180 enchant melon when I started farming it. So I'm really happy with that. This farm is sick. I'm going to have to use it a ton to make a lot of coins, and yeah, we have a lot of melon farming ahead of us. But if we go ahead and look, just so you guys can see, I'll keep you guys posted on this as I keep progressing. But currently, we are melon 26 at 39 million melon farm. So we have a long way to go. We're only 12% to max. And honestly, I'm kind of glad we are, because melon seems to be like the best for money making method. Obviously, I'm going to save a bunch of melon for the beginning just because I want to work on composter upgrades and like completing that whole part. There's so much Skyblock XP hidden behind composter upgrades. For those of you who don't know, skill related farming, there's 305 XP and I've only gotten 53 of it. So we still have like 2.5 levels to get just from composter upgrades, which is insane. Obviously not as easy as it sounds, because some of them are quite ridiculous, not to mention the fermento you need for some of them. So yeah, long time coming for that. It's going to take us a good while, but honestly, one step and one crop at a time, and melon is my crop of choice up next. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for me today, though. Nothing crazy for episode 700. Pretty just generic in terms of we got to keep progressing. That's the whole point. I'll do a specialty episode either for like 750 or 800 if you guys want to see something like that, like kind of a montage, I guess you could say, of our progress so far on this profile. I like doing those once in a while, but yeah, obviously the big one being episode 1000, which is 300 away, less than a year of episodes away. So that's going to be insane. But yeah, I have no plans on stopping. Thank you so much for all the support over the last 700 episodes. You guys are amazing. Seriously, I get to play this game full time, like as my job, thanks to you guys. So I do greatly appreciate it. Use code Zach when checking out the Hypixel store if you do want to support the channel. And also just leave a like and subscribe. It helps a ton. Really greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 701. Take care and peace out.